Yo, it's your boy Marita, boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen, man. I was planning on taking a little break, give me something to eat. I didn't know that news was gonna travel and come back around the way. I had to jump right back on live and deliver some more news to you guys. Well, apparently justice was swift. Um and the murderer, alleged murderer of Sayso P and shooter of Sauce Walker was found dead in Houston. Um, 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second here. Let me mute it. My bad, y'all. Listen, as soon as I went live, my boy Tory Guns hit me up. That was him hit me up. Guess what he say? He say, bro, they just got the dude that killed Sayso P. He say, bro, check this out. How they catch the nigga in Houston, bro? I say, bro, I don't know, bro. He say, ain't no way in hell I'm finna shoot Sauce Walker and then go to Houston. Ain't no motherfucking way. Like, so we was just on the phone, and he's coming up with scenarios as to what he feel like happened. So we gonna read the news, what Fox News say, and then we finna break this down. Shout out to my girl Tanea Bowen. Shout out to my sister. So it says a man wanted for the murder of Memphis rapper Sayso P, whose real name was uh Latorian Hunt, was found dead in Houston, Texas, according to the Memphis Police Department. Hold on, I'm confused here. The nigga name was Latorian Hunt. Okay. That was Sayso P. My bad. Okay. MPD announced Monday that 21-year-old Jaden Dandridge was found deceased. That announcement came 5 days after MPD announced Dandridge as suspect in the downtown Memphis shooting that killed Sayso P and left Houston rapper Sauce Walker injured. As of Monday, a second suspect remains at large in the case of the downtown Memphis murder. MPD identified the suspect as 22-year-old Kevin Brown, according to police. Brown has been charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony, and theft of property between 10,000 and 50,000. So, okay, all right. So they did get a little bad. I ain't gonna do all of that right now. All that if you got information shit, but y'all see it right now. But hey man, so let's talk about it. Yeah, that's the same thing I said too. Listen, so let's talk about it. Hey man, hey man. We gonna do a little conspiracy theory on this one here, dog. First of all, anything I say here is alleged covered by fair use. None of this shit is substantiated. All this shit is for entertainment purposes only. It is not. This don't take what I'm saying as fact. This just the ramblings of a crazy man here on YouTube named Marita Boy, right? Man, Sauce Walker been playing this motherfucking uh man, I ain't can't retaliate, man. You know, it ain't right, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be right and all that. Man, you can sell that shit to the motherfucking white folks, Sauce. But nigga, this nigga got found dead in Memphis, my nigga. Either you and your people put that nigga in the dirt, or either that nigga unalived his motherfucking self, or either that nigga people's unalived him because he was a dumbass that got his face shown to where people know it was him. It's one of the three. It's one of the three. Either Sauce Walker and them people got him and Sauce Walker playing this thing how he's supposed to play it. Man, I can't retaliate. Man, that shit wouldn't be righteous. Ah da da yum dum dum reggae kyo. I'm a Buddhist monk. I don't hurt a fly. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I am enlightened. Yum 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 yum. Ding 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 ding. Got little symbols on his head. Ding 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 ding. Either he playing that motherfucking role, or either that nigga unalived himself, because it is possible, or either that nigga people unalived him. And when I mean that nigga people, I mean the people that was involved with this crime along with Mr. Dandridge. I'm telling you, I'm right on one of these motherfuckers. I got 3 shots to be right. I'm right on one of these motherfuckers. Now, if Sauce Walker got him, I hope he don't go to jail. I don't want nobody to put him in jail, and I hope he never get found out whether he did it for real. I don't. I hope it don't never, you know what I'm saying? Because these boys did something proactive to you, and if you and your people's lined his ass up and got him, that's cool. I'm cool with that. Poetic justice. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those three. Either Sauce Peoples and them got him, or either he unalived his motherfucking self, or either his people got him. Tanea say, I bet either Sauce or his own people. I don't think he off himself. Okay, well, now we got what I'm saying. But I'm gonna say this too, dog. Let me tell y'all something. I said this shit a long time ago, and I'm gonna keep reiterating this shit for the YGs, for the ones who listen to this shit, dog. Listen, dog. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Those of you who participate in this type of activity, y'all know y'all the crash outs, don't y'all? Y'all do know y'all is the expendables, right? Y'all do know y'all the people who make money the kings and the kings of the board, the queens of the board. Y'all do know y'all the ones that they go. Y'all is pawns. Y'all are the ones that they gonna put to do this type of activity because y'all is expendable to them. Now I got a question for y'all. Do y'all not value y'all life? Are y'all cool with being the type of people that's gonna sacrifice your life for these little petty ass situations? You see what I'm saying? Cause somebody else mad at somebody else owe somebody else some money. They don't even owe you no money. They owe somebody else some motherfucking money. They diss somebody else. They ain't even diss you. They diss somebody else. They fuck somebody else, baby mama. They ain't even fuck your baby mama. You finna throw your life away for that. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all see what's happening to these guys? I told y'all I ain't seen nobody who killed no mainstream rapper, no upper echelon rapper who have got away with it. So you got to ask yourself: is you a throwaway? Is you a sucker? Is you a pawn? Is you somebody who's expendable in the grand scheme of things? Because that's really what it's looking like here. I just want y'all to know that when y'all before y'all sign up for this shit. Cause I think y'all getting manipulated, brainwashed, or whatever, or maybe y'all slow. But I want to make sure it's perfectly understood, perfectly known that you are a fucking dumbass. You are a crash out. You are a sucker. You being manipulated. You are a fucking expendable. Your life is not worth shit to the people that's sending you to go do these things. Because why they don't do it, they motherfucking self. And you can't tell me Sayso P ran off with $200,000 from this nigga Dangerous. This nigga's 21 years old, and they say Sayso P ain't been back to Memphis between 4 and 5 years. That nigga would have been like 15, 16 fucking years old. The nigga that unalived Sayso P. So whatever went down, most likely wasn't he wasn't the one that allegedly got no money taken from, which I don't even believe that money took from the shit anyway. But I'm just hypothetically saying. It looked like this guy got this. It looked like this was he got sent off. That's what I'm saying. Are you a sent off? Are you a send off? Are you a fucking send off? Do you not value your life that much to where you'll let somebody send you off? Are you a fucking send off? This go out to all the YGs who gonna hear this shit. This goes out to the possible shooters who gonna hear this shit. Are you a fucking send off? Are you somebody that your life is expendable where somebody can send you to do something to somebody and you gonna just throw your life away? Because I want you to know when you pull that fucking trigger, you're killing yourself too. Because we can see what's gonna happen to all these guys that done pulled these moves. Bro, we living in the last days of people who gonna be able to get away with these type of crimes. I'm telling y'all this shit now. If you really pay attention, it's getting harder and harder and harder to get away with these type of crimes. These type of brazen crimes where y'all killing people in the broad daylight and things of that nature. You living in the last days of being able to even have an opportunity to get away from this, get away with this shit, dog. Do y'all see how they catching these guys? They got cameras everywhere, everywhere. It's cameras that camera footage that pull up and show every fucking crime, every crime. And y'all continue to pull this shit. When y'all jump in that car and y'all haul ass and y'all go down the road, do y'all know they got cameras at damn near every other intersection that's gonna show which way you went? All the way up until the point where you get out your car. That's how they got this dude's fucking fit face. Just like with the O Block guys, when they unalived Duck and they got them going from O Block all the way downtown to the Gold Coast to do that to Duck, and then they got them going all the way back to the O Block. And they got the cameras at O Block showing them pulling back in. It's not worth it, guys. It's only worth it if you don't give a fuck about yourself. If you don't give a fuck about your life. If you don't give a fuck, because I'm gonna tell you something I done started thinking too. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button on the way in. I'm gonna tell you something I done began to think too. I began to believe that you guys don't give a fuck about your lives. Some of y'all don't give a fuck about your life. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm asking the question, do you care about your life? I'm beginning to think that some of you guys don't give a fuck about your lives. I think some of you guys are already done made the decision that you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't care about your life. And I'm gonna say this too. That's sad. And I'm gonna tell you why that's sad. Because it's somebody that loved you as a baby. It's somebody that nurtured you when you were sick. It's somebody that put clothes on your back, taught you how to tie your shoes, taught you how to ride a bicycle, taught you how to read, taught you everything that you needed to know. It's somebody that loved you. And for you to get to a point in life where you young men y'all ain't even old and y'all don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all don't even care about yourselves. No, y'all don't care about the people that care about y'all. Because when something happens to y'all, even though y'all is crash outs, murderers, killers, dumbasses, YNs, or whatever y'all want to call it. It's somebody that really did love you guys. You see what I'm saying? It's somebody that really did love y'all. So you said fuck them too. You see what I'm saying? All the times when you sick, had a cold, had a flu, or was in the hospital, or some of your mama, your grandmama, your daddy, your auntie, anybody prayed over you, cared for you, and nursed you back to health. You saying fuck them too. You saying fuck them too. And when you go to jail and you do life, do you know that the people that care about you do jail time too? Because they thinking about you. You the same motherfuckers gonna be sitting there talking about send me some money to put on my books, but you put yourself there. Like this is fucking dumb as fuck. I'm gonna read this again. A man wanted for the murder of Memphis rapper Sayso P, whose real name was Latorian Hunt, was found dead in Houston, Texas, according to Memphis Police Department (MPD). MPD announced Monday that 21-year-old Jaden Dandridge was found deceased. The announcement came 5 days after MPD announced Dandridge was a suspect in the downtown Memphis shooting that killed Sayso P and left Houston rapper Sauce Walker injured. This man is dead 5 days after he allegedly killed Sayso P. I want y'all to really think about that for a second. When I mean think about it, I'm talking about you YNs. I'm talking about you ones that's out here thugging. I'm talking about you people. I'm talking about you ones that's out here that might possibly have this on your mind as something that you might want to do. You might got ops, or you might, you know what I'm saying, might got beef with somebody. You might be thinking like, yeah, when I catch my op, I'm finna do this or I'm finna do that or da 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 da. You know, all of that woo 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 that type shit. I want you to think about this for a second. Do you see what's happening to all these guys? Now I got a question. I want you to ask yourself, what's the chances of you coming out any different than these guys? Because as we can see, it looked like the police batting 1,000. They got Lil Durk, they got Yellow Beezy, they got goddamn the ones that did that to get money, Lil Running and his daughter, and it looked like they got the guys who doing this did this to say so P. This guy did, and they got another guy as a suspect. That's wanted. They got the guys did that Julio Fulio, all of that. So I got a question. Do you really give a damn about yourself? Fuck the op. Fuck the op. I know you don't give a fuck about them. Do you care about yourself? Because you the one who gonna have to you the one who life gonna be destroyed after this over. Yeah, you're gonna get the op. But you're going to jail or you're going to die because this man is dead. Now, of course, it's gonna come out as to what the circumstances was behind him losing his life. Maybe he unalived himself. Maybe Sauce people got up to with him. Maybe his own people got him. Maybe these people get smart because this guy was the only guy that face got shown. So maybe it's on some shit like, you know what, hey man, you done slipped and people see you and they gonna connect you back to us, so we finna get you. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but I know he ain't here no more, and I know that he 5 days ago, he unalived Say So P, and he is in the Never Never Land, just like Say So P is rat motherfucking now. Now, was it worth it? When if he had to do it all over again, would he do that? He might as well would have unalived Say So P and then turned the gun on himself and just shot himself right there on the scene. Cause he dead now. Y'all can't be this dumb. Y'all can't be. Y'all can't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe y'all is this dumb, or maybe y'all just don't give a fuck about yourselves this much. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe some of you guys really don't give a fuck about living or dying, and y'all just want to take somebody out on the way out. Y'all motherfucking self. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, cause that's what it's looking like. It's looking like you guys don't give a fuck about yourselves because y'all continue to see this shit unfold in these scenarios. You can't tell me that these guys who did this to say so P ain't see the Julio Fulio situation because it was nationwide news. You can't tell me that these guys that didn't say so P didn't see the situation what happened with Get Money Lil Run and see how fast those guys got arrested. You can't tell me that. So it's beginning to make me believe that you guys just don't give a fuck. You guys are supposed to be the ones, the pawns on the board. Y'all is supposed to be the ones that do this dumb shit and get thrown in the trash. Lives get thrown in the trash. That's what you are. But I want to make sure that you know that's what the fuck you is. The ones that's out there doing this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? You are the people that your life is worthless. You saying your life is worthless and you behaving like your life is worthless, and the people that you hanging with are gonna treat you like your life is worthless, because they're gonna send your dumb ass out there to do some dumb ass shit like this, like this. And when you lose your fucking life or you lose your fucking freedom, they ain't gonna give a fuck about you. This is fucking insane. This is sad, man. Listen, let me tell you something. I know one thing. I bet you that's a parent's worst fucking nightmare to raise a fucking child for them children not to even fucking give a fuck about their own fucking life. All the stuff that people do, all the sacrifices that people made for this motherfucker. Like this boy right here, dangerous. Somebody raised this boy. Somebody raised this boy. Somebody loved this boy. Somebody nurtured this boy. Somebody cared for this boy. Somebody wiped his ass when he couldn't wipe his own fucking ass. And look what he turned around and do and repay them. How he repaid them when he become 21. He go out there and throw his fucking life away. He fucking dead right now. Man, these young people nowadays, man, like y'all really lost dog. Y'all really need to heal, my nigga. Like I don't know what happened with y'all. I don't know. I know some of probably what got y'all to this place to where you know what I'm saying y'all where y'all at. But it's clear that y'all cannot fix yourselves. Like y'all, like some of y'all don't have the ability in order to self correct, and y'all just out here just lost souls, taking other souls before y'all lose y'all before y'all go before y'all die. That's what's happening. Y'all taking other people because y'all taking other people before y'all take yourselves, before y'all lose your own life. It's like y'all just like on a self-destructive path. And instead of you just getting help for the shit, or instead of you um doing something to your own self. And I ain't even advocating that, but I'd rather you do something to your own self before you do something to somebody else who really want to live. Y'all taking other people out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like this some pet, this just some I have no words, dog. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I didn't know I was going to have to go live right back again, but this just crossed my path. Salute to my girl Eddie. Eddie been on it all morning. She been DMing me with all types of content, and I appreciate it. And I seen other bloggers come jumping on this story already. So I said, fuck it. Go on. I was gonna wait a little bit, but I said, fuck it, Marita. You might as well go on and jump on it. You just got off live. You might as well go and jump on it. You're already in your mojo. You're already in your groove. You're already in your bag. You might as well go on and cover this too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one of the killers of Sayso P, and one of the people that shot um Sauce Walker, he been found dead in Houston. Now, how the fuck did he get to Houston? Like, who put him in a trick bag to get him into Houston? Ain't no way I'm finna be done did something to the heart of Houston. And let's be honest, Sauce Walker is the heart of Houston at this point. I mean, he's Houston at this point. Um, ain't no way I'm finna go to Houston. Like, ain't no way you finna get me to Houston. Like, that's like me jumping from the frying pan into the fire. He would have came out better staying in Memphis, unless he was. Let's see. Let me read this again. Let me read this again. Unless he was from Houston. Unless he was from Houston. Let's get. I don't know. We just throwing all type of theories out there now because it's still preliminary and we don't know. We don't have a lot of information on this. All we know is he was found dead in Houston. So take what I say with a grain of salt, and I'm sure. more facts gonna come out as the day rolls on and as the days roll on. But just so we talk about some things, just so we can um cover some of the things that might be going through your mind. Just like Tanel said, she said, that's what I want to know. Unless he was from Houston, because we was under the impression that this was a Memphis situation. But who knows if he is right, who fooled him into coming there? That's right. So if unless he was, unless this is a Houston situation, because we've already been kind of like told that the situation with Sayso P been a Memphis situation. But how do we know that it ain't been was how do we know that it wasn't a Houston situation? How do we know that these ain't Houston shooters? You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I will say this. It's probably more likely that it is a Memphis situation because of the stolen vehicle and things of that nature that they had or whatever. I find it hard to believe that they're going to drive all the way from Houston to Memphis, even though I don't know how far that is from Houston to Memphis in a stolen vehicle with stolen plates and all of that shit right there. But I'm gonna say this: it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, but more so than that, if the guy wasn't from Houston, if Dandridge wasn't from Houston, who the fuck got him to go to Houston? Like, that's crazy. Like, who the fuck got him to go to Houston? Ain't no way I'm going to Houston. Unless, like Tanel said, unless he is from Houston or got some ties to Houston. And I will say this too. Houston, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, and Louisiana, all of y'all got a lot of close ties. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people from Texas go to Memphis and in Tennessee, and a lot of people from Texas go to Louisiana, and a lot of people from Louisiana go to Texas, and a lot of people from Tennessee, Memphis, or whatever parts around that area go to Texas. So it's a lot of commingling. It's a lot of people that got a lot of business in both of these places. You know what I'm saying? So Janelle said it's about 600 miles. Depends on which way you go. Okay, okay. So you know, it's a lot of travel. It's a lot of people that frequent these both of these areas. So, but it's just interesting for this guy to be the shot Sauce Walker, or one of the guys that was on the hit that killed Sayso P and shot Sauce Walker, for him to be found dead in Houston. And if you pay attention to what Sauce Walker was been saying, Sauce Walker been saying, man, I ain't gonna retaliate, man. I can't do that, this and that, there. It ain't righteous. Pretty much he said he glad that the people let him live. He could have been dead and this and that, there, whatever, whatever. He's saying all the shit you're supposed to say if you gonna be involved in this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Sauce Walker ain't never come across as he was gonna retaliate for the death of Say So P. I seen people even blogging saying that did he even care about the death of Say So P? So I'm just say this: if he really do care, if he really did get some get back, he goddamn show played it like he wasn't gonna do none of that. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? But when we hear that this guy was found dead in Houston, it raises a red flag. It makes us say, how the fuck was he in Houston and he shot Sauce Walker? Like, you going to this man's home. You going to where this man got plenty of people. Like, your face already been showed all over social media. So when you pop out in Houston, like, you gotta understand that even if Sauce Walker put the word out or not, it's people that if they see you in Houston, they're going to relay whatever information need to be relayed to who it need to be relayed to, whether it's the authorities or whether it's somebody that was gonna get their lick back for Sauce and Say So P. Like, so this is just I, maybe this guy was slow, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Maybe this guy was slow, y'all. Maybe this guy was slow, you know what I'm saying? And he was just a crash out and he was expendable. You know what I'm saying? He don't I can't tell too much by his picture, but he don't look too bright. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, he was found dead in Houston. Like, how? How? I was just talking to my homie Tory Guns on the phone. That's why it took me a little bit before I jumped on this live. He said that if he would have done this, it's no way that he would have nobody would have got him to go to Houston. And I agree. If I would have been involved in this, and I'm one of the people that did this to Sauce Walker and Sayso P, because Sayso P even got like connections to Houston now that he had been outside of Memphis for so long. You know, he got compadres and people that he fuck with that's in Houston. There's no way that I'm finna do this to the king of Houston and then go to Houston out of all the places to go, and you want it, and your face all over the news, and your name and everything known. How the fuck? How the fuck did this, bro? These dudes is like insane. They dumb. Like, nigga, you supposed to been somewhere like Delaware, Montana, Utah, Wyoming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have never did this shit in the first place. But I'm just saying, being that it's hindsight 2020, you definitely weren't supposed to be in Houston. Like, that's the last place. Memphis and Houston was supposed to be the last two places on earth that we found you, young man. And now you dead. I'm so listen, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, dog. The more and more I see this type of shit, the more and more I want to disappear. The more and more I don't want any interaction with none of you young bulls, YGs, YNs, none of that shit. Let me tell you why. Not that I'm afraid of y'all, but now see that's why I like to stay tuned in to what's going on around me because now I'm getting to understand that you guys just don't really give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about yourselves. Y'all ain't using logic or nothing when y'all make these decisions. Y'all just doing it. So I don't want to get caught up in none of this bullshit. I don't want to get caught up in any interaction with you guys or nothing because you guys ain't using logic to think yourself through or to make these decisions. Y'all just out here doing some shit. Y'all just out here doing some shit and y'all don't give a fuck about yourselves. So if you don't give a fuck about yourself, then you don't give a fuck about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want to have no interaction with y'all. Period. I don't want to get into a back and forth. I don't want to get into a road rage incident. I don't want to fight over a parking spot with y'all. I don't want to nothing. You get what I'm saying? For real. Because I see what the fuck is going on. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care about yourselves, and y'all don't give a fuck about nobody else. And y'all is perfectly fine with taking somebody else out and going and doing the rest of your life in jail. Like my grandma used to say, you must got a girlfriend up in there or something for real, cause y'all don't mind going to jail for life. Even y'all motherfuckers ain't never had no criminal history or nothing. Y'all bitches first time out the gate. First time y'all get locked up is for a case that can get y'all life, and y'all don't give a fuck about that. Y'all is perfectly fine with going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is fucking insane. Y'all don't care about being free. Y'all don't care about being alive. Y'all don't care about the people that care about y'all. Y'all don't care about y'allself. That's where I'm at with this shit now. Cause too many times I done sat and watched this bullshit and I see exactly what's going on. Shout out to my guy Anonymous Ones. I done sat and watched this shit. And it just lets me know I'm becoming to understand the mentality of you YNs, you YGs, you young bulls. You know what I'm talking about? And that let me know that you guys just don't give a fuck. It's nothing that y'all care about. Y'all don't care about your kids. Y'all don't care about yourself. Y'all don't care about your mama. Y'all don't care about your homies. Y'all don't care about the next man. Y'all don't care about nothing. Y'all don't give a fuck. All y'all care about is clout. That's it. To be somebody that's known as somebody that took somebody's life, whether it cost you your life or not. And that's what I'm beginning to understand about you guys. So Unc don't want no problems. Marita don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble with none of you motherfuckers. Period. For real. If it's one thing that's gonna make me turn into an old Unc, this is it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just saying. I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. And you know what I mean? Cause this man unalive Sayso P 5 days ago, and now his ass is a 1 day old ghost right now. Right now, this motherfucker's a 1 day old ghost. This motherfucker flying around singing all day with baby wings on, playing a harp. What was it? What was the point? You hated your life that bad, or you didn't want to live that bad, or you didn't give a fuck that much to where you threw your life away. I might not give a fuck about somebody, right? I might don't like them or don't care about them or don't think about them, but I damn sure give a fuck about myself. I give a fuck about myself not to fuck you up. Because if I fuck you up, then I'm gonna suffer because I'm gonna go to jail or I'm gonna end up losing my life or my freedom or something. You motherfuckers don't even give a fuck about yourselves. This shit is fucking insane, my nigga. This shit is insane. This shit is like fucking insane, dog. Like, Damon Franklin said you can tell he didn't care about his life. Look at dude hair, for real, for real. Like he just didn't give a fuck, bro. He didn't give a fuck, dog, bro. And the crazy part about it is somebody out there that cared more about him than he cared about himself. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do know that it's somebody out there that cared more about him than he cared about himself. Is he got a grandmama, he got a mama, he got a daddy, he got somebody that cared more about him than he cared about himself. Y'all know that, right? And now his ass on ice. Sayso P got killed 5 days ago. Your funeral gonna be right behind his. This is fucking insane, dog. This is fucking insane, dog. Like they don't even stop to think. Like, yeah, I might don't like this person, but I care about myself. I care enough about myself not to put myself in that position. Shout out to Kenny Press though, for real. Like I thought the name of the game was not to get caught. These niggas don't give a fuck. Man, I'm done, dog. I'm retired. I'm done. I've been retired, but I don't want no problems. I swear to God, I don't. I ain't acting tough no more. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking shit to none of these little young niggas or nothing. I'm good, my nigga, because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. You can't win. You can't win with them. This like kamikaze. This like them. You remember them Asian people back in the days when they was going to war with the United States and shit, and they'll crash their plane into the battleship. You know what I'm saying? Kamikaze. This kamikaze. That's what's going on. These motherfuckers is kamikaze in that. For real. They crashing all the way out just to get a op. They want to be the dudes in the songs that their homeboys rap about, just to get a op. Man, if getting that op gonna cost me my life, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, let that nigga live. If getting the op gonna cost me my life, let that nigga live, gang. For real, for real, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. I can look at this nigga and pretty much tell. Look at the nigga lips, dog. Nigga look like he motherfucking ain't had no water in fucking 3 days. This nigga look like he probably high on perks. Know what I'm saying? Look like he musty. All type of shit. Yeah, Japanese fighter pilots. Yeah. This nigga look like he musty. Know what I'm saying? All type of shit. He look like he ain't got nothing. He in his mind he ain't got nothing to look forward to live for. I'm telling you, look at it. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. Man, if y'all just tuning in, the man who was wanted for murder for the death of Sayso P was found dead in Houston, of all places. This nigga found dead in Houston, dog. Like, what the fuck is you doing in Houston and you shot Sauce Walker, my nigga? Unless you from Houston or got ties to Houston or something. I don't give a fuck what it was. I could have been born in Houston. It's no way that you can get me to go to Houston after I done shot Sauce Walker. No way. Now, did he unalive himself? We don't know. Did was it get back? Did somebody get their lick back for Sauce Walker and Sayso P? We don't know. Did his own people unalive him because he was hot, because his face was seen and being plastered all over social media? We don't know. I'm just throwing all these scenarios out there because most likely one of those scenarios is the truth. So whenever the particulars, the details come out, then we'll decide. We'll revisit this. But now just want to say, you think somebody dropped the bag on him? I think it's highly likely. I think it's highly likely. I think either somebody dropped the bag on him, sauce them people, or somebody who say so people them people or whatever, or either his own people got him. He hot. His face was all over the news. It was only a matter of time before he was gonna lead back to them. Who knows if he was in that bitch cracking under pressure, talking about, man, I don't want to go to jail, this and that, there. If I'm just saying, if you listen, bro, if you hang around some killers, right? Y'all killers, right? And you done did something, and one of the niggas that you done did something with, he and that bitch, he hot, his face all on the news, and he talking about, man, I don't want to go to jail. You know, it's highly likely that y'all go ahead and take him out because you thinking about your freedom and you listen to that, you listen to the shit that's coming out his mouth. He seemed like he afraid. He about to crack under pressure. He making dumbass moves. Why the fuck did you take off your mask anyway? You saw the other guy that got out the car. He didn't take off his mask. His mask went off. See what I'm saying? Why did you have your mask off? You already doing dumb shit. That could get you killed too. You know what I'm saying? Because you make these people have to choose, hey man, I ain't going to jail. And this nigga doing dumbass moves, and we already done unalive this nigga Sayso P. Man, we finna go get your ass up out of here too, my nigga. That way the trail ends with you. We ain't gotta worry about you telling on us. You feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? We'll have a better chance of beating this shit if your motherfucking ass dead. I'm telling you. Another one say, I don't know why I feel like he not dead for real, but I don't know. Why would he either why would why why they would lie either just seem off. It do seem off, but I mean Fox News reporting he dead, so he's out of here. He out of here anonymous. He's flying around singing all day with a baby heart. Know what I'm saying? He got baby wings on, my nigga. For real, for real. He out of here. The upper room. He ain't even in the upper room. Not this nigga. Know what I'm saying? Maybe he unalived himself. That's possible. But I'm like Tanel, I think that's probably the least likely scenario. I think either somebody lined him up as get back for the situation, or either his people got him because he hot. Your face everywhere. You the one person who we seen your face. Know what I'm saying? Everybody seen your face. Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I will say. It ain't taking real long nowadays for these dudes to get caught up, is it, y'all? Yeah, that's one thing I will say. We pay attention. It ain't taking very long, my nigga. It ain't taking very long at all. Y'all peep the play. It ain't taking very long. It's not taking very long at all. It is not taking very long at all. All of these dudes, a lot of these dudes is the retribution, what they call that shit, karma. That shit coming real quick round the corner. The dudes that did that to get money, Lil Ronnie, and his daughter, uh, uh, these guys right here. This is 5 days, bro. This nigga is on ice. 5 days. He jumped out that car bold than a motherfucker. He jumped out that car like a Navy SEAL, like, yeah, we finna handle this business. You pulled that trigger, you killed yourself. Hey man, I ain't got to be involved in it to see the pattern, my nigga. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be doing it for me to see the pattern, to see how a lot of this shit shaking out, my nigga. Know what I'm saying? I can clearly see when these with the young YNs that's indulging in this type of activity, I can clearly see what's happening to them. They are losing their lives. They're going to jail. It's quick. It's fast. It ain't even taking long. It's not even a week. Why would I do that? Why would I be involved in that? Maybe you guys was the slow guys in school, because we got some partners that was in school and now they in the streets and they really slow. I'm just be real. Some of these guys, some of our partners, that you know them, you know who they is. Some of them is out in the streets because they can't, they couldn't function in normal society, so they street dudes, they YNs, they young bulls, they YGs, and they out here in the streets. They toting guns and they doing whatever they doing. They getting busy, they selling drugs, they gang banging or whatever they doing. Maybe these guys are those guys. Know what I'm saying? Because it's evidently that y'all ain't the kings and the queens on the board. Y'all evidently definitely is the pawns. Y'all definitely is them little expendable pieces for sure. Y'all ain't the thinking part. Y'all ain't the thinking pieces on the board. Y'all ain't the most valuable piece on the board. We can clearly see that because y'all continue to put yourself in these situations where you get sent the fuck off, and now you losing your fucking lives. Self hate so real. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree, anonymous ones. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Donate to the channel too. The cash app is rolling across the bottom of the screen right here. Like for real, dog. This shit is crazy, dog. This shit is crazy. Like, oh man. I think I'm finna go in this live, dog, and cause it's probably gonna be some more news that come out later on tonight as this story unfolds. So I'm gonna go on and cover it. But I just went on ahead to make sure that I covered it here on this channel, um, because it was breaking news, and I just was doing my job and my due diligence. I probably will because there's gonna be more information that come out about this situation. So yeah, as soon as some more information unfold, I'm coming back on. This is the second time we've been on today, anonymous ones. We got a 6 hour live that we did earlier this morning. I know, I know. I know you say you just got off. Yeah, we got a 6 hour out live that we just did earlier. Earlier, shout out to my girl Tanel Boy, shout out to Silk Foster Jr. and everybody that was a part of that live. It was a great live. If y'all catch it on a replay game, I would appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Turn on all post notifications when you catch it. But it's one of the lives that I did enjoy participating in, and I think you guys will find some valuable content and information and stuff that we talked about in that live. So if y'all catch that live, please make sure y'all hit the like button and let me know it's replay game. But I'm gonna go and get off this because it's a breaking story, and I think I done said about everything that I could say when it comes to the killer of Sayso P being found dead in Houston. Um, Shout out to anonymous ones. Shout out to Kenny Presto. Shout out to my girl Tanel Bourne. Shout out to Damon Franklin. Um, Shout out to everybody who watched this live. Um, Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, MaritaBoy1, Meritaboy with the number one. And I'm still gonna be scouring these YouTube screens. And if some more information shakes out, I will be coming back live. Like, share, comment to the video. Chill.